Hello and welcome back to Ravenwood Acres. So today we are going to talk about automating the homestead. And I'm back on Ravenwood Acres from South Korea. Been back for a couple weeks. I did an update video that was posted prior to this one. So if you want to check in, watch that one, check the link down below. But this discussion is, I think, a very important discussion that is pretty prevalent in the homesteading community. But I think sometimes people overthink it a little bit. And I'm just going to show you today a couple simple things that I use to help with my homestead, because I can't even quite call myself a part-time homesteader right now based on my current travel situations. But with the putting the burden of the homestead on a wife that works and kids, teenagers that go to school and are forgetful or conveniently forgetful about things, having some of these items in here will save your butt. And so you don't have to overthink it sometimes. Yes, you could put in more long-term stuff, but so let's get started here with the Thermo cube. On the left here, I'm in now the proud owner of 3 of these amazing, very simple, time-saving, well, I wouldn't even say time-saving, cost-saving device, right? So everything we have on a homestead is an investment, whether it's plants, trees, livestock, whatever, infrastructure. Protecting that is crucial to saving you time and money. So Thermocube, and I'll put the prices down below. Of course, there'll be the Amazon associate link also. But I learned about these from the Survival podcast. Jack Spirico has been touting these things forever, and I've bought my first one 2.5 years ago. Bought 2 more this year. Actually ended up getting one for free. This whole Amazon thing, whatever. But simple device. Plug it in. Takes one outlet, makes it a duplex. And anything you plug into those 2 outlets will now be controlled, temperature controlled. So that the on-off, simple on-off, when it goes on at 35 degrees Fahrenheit or 2 degrees Celsius, and it will turn that device off at 45 degrees or 7 degrees Celsius. Simple. And they work great. First place I used it was the pump house. Little heater in there in the winter to make sure the pipes don't freeze. Works great. Second place I installed one was for a heat lamp that's up in the pig shelter to keep the pigs in the cold part of the winter from getting too cold. This one will likely be installed here in the greenhouse because I am in the greenhouse, and the rabbit hutch is down below me. There's a little heat pad in there. That way it's thermally regulated, or it might go someplace else. We'll figure that out later. The next item there to the right is a programmable hose water timer, right? Simple timer. This one was from Ace Hardware. But hey, just note when you store them for the winter, I always store mine in a Ziploc bag or something like that. And then I take the battery pack out. You could take the batteries out of the little thing too, but alkaline batteries are notorious for leaking and destroying things. So learned that from experience. The third item is a mechanical water timer. And this thing, I should own at least 2 to 3 more, really. So you water the lawn, the garden, the whatever, and you can hear it clicking away there, right? It's not super accurate with the timing, but it doesn't matter. The point is, you can get up in the morning, head to work. For us that don't live and work on our homesteads all day, which I'd love to get to someday, you turn on the water for whatever it is you need to water, and it does its job and it turns itself off. keeps you like forgetting to leave the hose on. I've done it. Wife's done it. Kids have done it. So no way. The next one is a fairly simple mechanical outlet timer, right? So you plug this into an outlet, plug whatever you want to time on it. These are little 5-minute increments. You set the time. I'm not going to go through the whole instructions here, but they're easy. They're simple, pretty cheap. Like I said, I'll throw links for all this stuff down below if you're interested in checking them out in more detail. Next subject area is, so we've talked about water and electrical, right, which are kind of your two things that you control. I will throw links in here and images, but my chicken water system, right, is fed off of a 55-gallon barrel that currently is manually filled. It could be set up on a float valve to where it's fed from your well or municipal water, or it could be set up to be a rain barrel, right? And to be filled by rainwater that gravity feeds down to a watering manifold with little waterers, like I said, and I'll throw images in here and links to the video about that system that I built. None of this stuff's new. I got the idea from another channel. Other one is the pig's water. Same thing, 55-gallon barrel, the plastic barrels, and there's a like a bulkhead style stainless steel, designed for livestock, like nipple type thing in there that they bite down on it and the water comes out. That is not hooked up to any other sort of water. In the summer, just with 2 small pigs, right? About every 2 weeks or more. This summer it was more, based on what the kids told me, because it was so hot, but unseasonably hot. Those are other systems. The automatic chicken door to protect your chickens from predators, right? Keeps you from having to remember, when you come home from a long day and it's dark out and it's winter and you just want to go inside and take off your shoes and, sit down and relax and enjoy a meal with your family, and you forget to, and then something gets in the, chicken coop and kills half your chickens. Fortunately, we've never had that happen. We have lost a few, but nothing devastating. I've heard about people losing like half, or even in some cases their whole flock, which would be awful. So those are just ways you can automate your homestead to allow you the freedom of being a part-time homesteader, or someone that just, even if you are a full-time homesteader, right? Maybe you want to go visit the family, and you want to be away for a couple of days. A lot of these systems, are not fail-safe, so you might want to have someone still come in and check on things, especially when we're talking about, if you're a full-time, you probably have, triple, quadruple the amount of investment in livestock or plants or, whatever, your product. So if something fails, you could go really high speed, but that's not what this video was. This is about simple ways to automate the homestead. They don't cost very much. They're kind of plug and play. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out my other social media links down below. Follow me there. Like, subscribe, comment, provide feedback, suggestions. What are you doing to automate your homestead? And have a great day.